Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've loaded up Splitgate, much like it's probably going to be a while until we see the first trailer for 1047's new Splitgate style game with portals. But today I just wanted to talk about what that game could and should look like. As somebody who played Splitgate since late 2018, when the maps didn't have textures, the pistol killed in 3 bullets, and IGN were apparently experts at the game. I think the #1 priority for release day on the new Splitgate game should be content. The game needs to be complete in order to rival top tier games in the market right now. As we've seen with the likes of Halo Infinite, releasing a solid product but zero content inside that product will kill your game faster than you can go through a portal. Never mind get skilled at using them. By this I mean correcting the original mistakes that Splitgate made in the first place. The game needs to have 10 plus multiplayer maps with 10 plus different game modes on release day, so there's tons of content to play. It needs the races or whatever side game they have in there, the replay mode, the map editor, and ranked play. And most importantly for them as a business, it needs a store, because somehow that one slipped through the requirements of a free-to-play video game the first time around. Another thing that's needed, and what I think they're probably going to do, and what I hope they do, is revamp the portal mechanics slightly. Portals were, and still, very cool. It creates a new flow of gameplay, however I'm sure as many of you are aware, that flow is hard to master. People reach a ceiling, and they can't seem to get over it. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing, and even downright incomprehensible. And that's why a lot of people stopped playing Splitgate at the lower level, is because they just couldn't master the mechanics. The game became a chore as you had to learn more than you had fun, and once you did get some level of knowledge and skill, a 4-stack of 5 gajillion ELO players would just stomp you back to the ground, and you'd stay there by going back to whatever game you came from that had your feet safely on the floor with no more portals. Now there were other issues, of course, which I will touch on. The game had a lot of server issues. This wasn't due to any fault of their own. It grew at an incredible rate that they didn't expect, and the AWS servers they had simply didn't have enough CCU limit to allow that many players online at once. They got it working, but it took a while, and that damaged the game. The console ports also simply didn't work and had issues such as freezing or not opening or crashing on game load, things like that. And also, when the game did start to drop in players, there was too many bots. The solution was quick search times, but add bots into your game, rather than let people search a bit longer, but make sure you match with real people. Splitgate, still now, very much feels like I'm just playing by myself. It's lonely. It doesn't feel like I have real people with me. I can tell when it's a bot. They're very distinguishable than real players. And that just kind of made the game feel a bit pointless at times. The other thing, finally, is of course the lack of content. Splitgate slowly started to add content, but I think it only became what people would expect, or what people would call a content complete product 2 to 3 years after the initial launch of the game. But most importantly, as I said initially, I think the very thing that Splitgate had that made it unique and stand out from the crowd is also what inevitably destroyed the game. I've said this many times before, some people disagree, some people agree. It's a fact. There's no other way to put it. Anyone who disagrees with me here, you are wrong and you are in denial. Let's just take a step back, okay? Portals are cool. I still like them. I think they're cool. I played Splitgate for several hundred hours. But just not too many portals in a short space of time, because as I said, it becomes incomprehensible for some players and you push people away. I think and I hope that the new title adds some kind of cooldown to the portals, like they have to recharge for 3 to 5 seconds, maybe they become a piece of equipment on the map that you pick up, much like Halo's power-ups or armor abilities. Maybe they have ammunition or a number of uses until you have to wait or find more or something like that. Just something that slows down the pace of the game at the higher level so that the ceiling is a little easier to reach and we don't have that huge gap between people who play at a low level and people who play at a pro level. That way the mechanic becomes easy to grasp and understand, but just a little bit harder to master, but not seemingly impossible. And that's pretty much it. I've got all this through in 5 minutes. That's pretty good. I hope you enjoyed. If you agree with the points I've mentioned, then let me know in the comments. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comments as well. I'm sure there's a few things I missed off, but I just wanted to create a quick sort of what Splitgate did not wrong, but what Splitgate could improve on, and what 1047 should take away from Splitgate to add to their new game. I'm sure they know all this already. I mean, the amount of comments on Reddit, on Twitter posts, on TikTok posts, in their Discord that have already iterated every single thing I've said here are in the thousands, maybe tens of thousands. If they haven't seen those things yet, then they must be living under a rock. So I have confidence that they will take the game in the right direction. And I hope so, because I'll be older when it comes out. I'll be approaching 30 years old, which means I might be, my reaction time might be struggling. I might need a game that has a slower movement than Splitgate. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those kind of things to help the channel grow. We've been doing really well recently. I gained 1,002 subscribers in January so far. Approaching the end, maybe we can get that up a little bit to 110 or something. 30,000 views, 900 watch hours. It has been my most successful month on YouTube in a very long time. So thanks for all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.